Hi guys, welcome to my first drawing tutorial. I am so glad to have you guys here. Bear with me, this is a very beginner friendly tutorial. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I just went in my kitchen and found some circle objects. I don't know, because I'm not very good at drawing circles. You're gonna need like 3 different sizes. That's basically all you need for the mapping out side. And of course you'll need a pencil and pen, but that's duh. So I'm going to be tracing this. This is going to be the bear circle. So yeah, I'm just going to trace this, and this will be your first circle. And I did have to redo it, but I did get it done. And this one I also had to redo because I forgot that the circle is the same size as my other cup that I was gonna trace. So yeah, I'm just gonna trace this and it will cut. So as you can see, I realized it's the same size. So I ended up just not using the baby cup lid, and I just traced the outside of it. So yeah. Okay, so that part is done. You're just gonna mark the center. And you're just gonna grab whatever, oh yeah, I forgot. I made another, smaller ring, just, half the size or length from the middle one, because I realized that I forgot to do that. So, yeah, you just want to make another ring inside of that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now you're gonna want to go around your room and find something that is kind of straight-edged. I ended up finding a marker. But hey, it works. It works. And then you're gonna want to trace that from top to bottom, as you can see. And then you're gonna want to flip it, and you're gonna do side to side. And this will all help with your guidelines and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. And then we're going to be doing diagonally. Or, am I saying that right? I don't think I'm saying that right. I can't speak. Yeah, you're going to do it diagonally from both sides. So you make a little star. Okay, and that is your star, and those are your guidelines. Those will help you a lot along the way. Yeah, I took a little snack break because my mom got home with the groceries. So. Okay, and I'm back. So now we're gonna start on the actual flower. Yay! So right in the middle of the circle, you're gonna want to make kind of like a raggedy looking circle. Here, zoom in, you guys can see. And then you're gonna want to fill that in. And then you can use your guidelines as flower petals. But we'll do that in just a minute. Right now, you're going to want to put just 5 random little petals. Don't make them all the way to your circle edge. Just randomly put them wherever you want. I kind of stagnantly, I can't speak again. Anyway, so you just put 5 random petals, and now you're going to use your guidelines. Yay! You're going to be doing from one side to the other, meet in the middle, right about where your first circle is. And you're going to be doing that sorry, I had to do something. Sorry, it's so blurry in this thing. I ended up getting it fixed. Just wait 1 second. There we go, perfect. Okay, and then you're just going to want to follow what I do and just go within the guidelines about to the edge of your first circle. And when you get done, you should have 8 petals. Okay, perfect. We have completed row 1. So now what you're going to want to do is I'm going to zoom out just a little bit for you guys. And you're going to want to mark the middle of your, I call it pizza slice. So you're just going to want to mark the center of each of your little pizza slices, as I call it. And then you can go and connect each of them as I'm doing, as you see me in the video here. And you want to bring it up about to the second circle, just like last time. And again, when you are done, you should have 8 petals. So yeah, that is our second row done. So now we're going to do the third row. This one was a little bit tricky because my rows were so off. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera. This was a little tricky because the rows were a bit off. But you're going to bring it up to about your your third row, if you get the measurements correct, which I did not. As you can see, my circle is really off. But you're going to bring it out to your third row. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying second. And you just want to go all around. And again, you will have 8 petals. Row done. And as you can see, I went back and put an extra row of petals. You can choose to do this or not. It might look better for what you're doing. It might not look better. I just chose because my third row of petals was so much bigger than my second. Anyway, and then you're going to go and put a petal in between all of those because we are reaching our ending rows. So you're going to go put a petal in between the rest of your fourth row. Okay, I am back and the quality is a little bit better. Sorry about before. We have actual lighting now. So yeah, I think we're basically done, and now we are going to go through with our pen. I am using, I don't know if this is the correct way to pronounce it, but the Stadler in the size 0.1. And this is what I will be doing for tracing and outlining. You can literally use any pen, any size, it does not matter. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to trace these first couple petals, and then I'm going to speed it up a bit so this video isn't like too long. And then after we go through the skeleton phase, we will be doing the detailing, which will bring our flower to life. So I wish I was this fast at tracing, but unfortunately not. So I'm gonna have it. It's just gonna be a little speedy. And you guys can pause it or whatever while you finish tracing your flower. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna finish tracing it. And also something I forgot to mention is when you get to your outer ring, you just put. You can watch me do it. But you're gonna wanna put just like some teeny tiny like little flowers, as you can see, out on the edges. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the petal motion for what we're going to be doing, and you're going to repeat this on every single petal. So I'm just going to draw me a little petal and I'll show you. So you're going to put 2 big lines like on the side, as you can see as I'm doing here, and then you're going to want to put just like small thin strokes in the middle, and then sometimes I'll put like a little like stroke at the top, and you're going to be repeating what this looks like on every single petal, like all of them. So now we're going to do it on the actual flower, and I'm going to do it on a couple of them just so you guys can like see and get used to it, and then I'm gonna speed it up. And because my hand was in the way and it's kind of hard for you guys to see on the smaller pedals, I kind of just like skip through a bunch till I get to the big pedals where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. The phone died, but I am back now, so yeah. So I did have to switch my lighting because it was getting too dark to use the natural light from my window. But this is me just finishing up the flower, and after you are done with that, you are going to want to erase it because, as you can see, I made some mistakes that I needed to erase to be able to see, and then I could fix them. So this is me just erasing it, and then I'm going to go back and fix the mistakes I made where I didn't pen it in. Is that how you say it? Pen? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go back and fix the mistakes real quick, and then I will show you how to do the leaves. So yeah. Okay, so I ended up redoing the leaves a couple times, just playing with ideas, but this is the design I came out with. Basically just like make a scribble and then put tiny little dots on them, and then you can make like this triangle shape. I don't know how to explain it exactly. The leaves are basically just, you can make them however you want them. I just played around with a couple ideas, erased a couple, but the leaves are basically, you can just do what you want. They're not that hard. They're pretty easy, and you can mess up on them a lot, and they be completely fine. So yeah, this is me just basically going in, penning them. Details wise, I do like messy stuff, so as you will see, I literally just put a line in between them and then do scribbles on each side, but you'll see that in a second. So yeah. Okay, so like I said, I literally just put a line in the middle and scribbles, as you can see, because that's what I've done since I was little, and I always kind of like liked it. It's kind of like been like my trademark thing, and I don't know. I know a lot of other people do it. That's weird to say. I can't speak. So yeah, this is just me scribbling in the details. We're almost done. We can do this. If you have made it this far, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Let's confuse people who click on this video. If you have made it this far, comment, why'd your grandma flip like that? Sorry, my cousin told me to say that. So yeah, this is this is me just scribbling in stuff. So yeah, you can copy me if you want. I don't care. Just do whatever you feel like. Hi, Pink. Sorry for the weird angle. I wasn't paying attention, and my sister had bumped it. She also, as you will see, she accidentally unplugged my light. So it's a little dark right now. But there we go. I got it fixed. Yeah, I'm just finishing up, and then I'm going to sign my name. This is not normally how I sign it or do it, but yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely tag me in what you guys make.